welcome to the morning tea. We have so much to get into. Also, I have to say, now every time that I hear our little dun, 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 our little I can see what it just keeps replaying my part of going dun, 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 dun.
I think we're back.
Can you guys hear us? Yes? Yes? I think Madison wanted to twerk 5 times already. Yes.
Black.
Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. And yes, I did want to twerk 5,000 times in a row because it is literally me. So yay. Okay, good. You guys did not miss. Girl. Yes, you guys did not miss anything. Okay, yes, you're back. Thank goodness. Woo! You guys, we are here. We're back. We worked through those little technical difficulties. Hopefully, we're looking crispy on your end. Extra, extra crispy. We have so much to get into. Of course, we're going to talk about the latest with Tristan Thompson. He is now suing the alleged baby mama. He's calling her out. He's saying that, she wants to be a wannabe influencer. She wants to do pornography. There's a lot of claims coming in these court documents. His lawyer also quoted Michael Jackson as a joke in the court documents. So it's a lot happening down there. There's a lot happening with Tristan Thompson.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. I don't like it either. We also have to clear up some Scott and Sofia news. Sofia was spotted with a mystery man over the weekend. We have the tea on what's actually going on with her and Scott. We also are talking about Outer Banks today. The star of Outer Banks, Mr. John B. His real name is Chase Stokes, but on the show he goes by John B. He got into some trouble with his Twitter and past things. He actually made a comment about Justin Bieber that he's getting in trouble for, but he's apologizing. We're talking about Jojo Siwa, Lizzo, Harry Styles, yes to the selfish additions of the docket. We also have an update on Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox. We're also talking about Justin Bieber, Ariana, and Tekashi 6ix9ine because that is a situation and a half. That is crazy.
It is.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then, you guys, we also have a really fun interview that's going to come halfway through the show with Serayah. She is from Empire. She also has a new single out. So we are really, really excited about that as well. So another full day for Tequila. Oh, my God. I forgot my tequila.
What?
I forgot my tequila.
Madison, you thought you was today.
Okay,
I heard your voice in my head. I almost came up the stairs without it, and I said, you know what? I could hear it in the distance. Did you grab your tequila? Tequila?
Oh.
And I was like, let me go tequila. Madison's
I'm texting my parents right now being like, I need tequila. SOS. SOS. I hope you guys can hear us. If you can hear us, I am panicking. And
okay, also, I think we're back. We're back.
I do have the tequila. Oh, we're back. Okay, so you guys, the only thing you missed other than me panicking is the fact that I was brought. Thank you. I have my tequila now ready to go. I have everything ready. And I have now a double shot. This is what I do. So you guys know that I am actually drinking tequila. I take lime juice. I pour that in. And then I also have my Casamigos tequila ready to go. Got a double shot today because we're going to need it with all of these technical difficulties. We got it. I think we're good now. Can you hear us? Yes. Hopefully we're good. You guys, please, thank you. Put all of the lion emojis in the chat because Hit It Leo is working triple time for us right now.
Leo.
Yes. Leo is the MVP of the morning tea. Literally, what would we do without Hit It Leo? I honestly don't know.
Okay. Looking real crisp and fresh. They are seeing, girl. Yes. Oh, I'm seeing it, girl.
Okay, I think we're here. I think we're good. Hopefully we're good to go. We will need a double shot of tequila for today. Yes to all of the emojis in the chat. I think we're good. Also, I'm going to go back and read Miss Autumn's comment because it happened in the midst of the tequila panic and technical difficulty, and I want to make sure that Mama Autumn gets her time. Mama Autumn said, "Morning, Madison and Courtney. I hope you guys are having a happy Tuesday. You guys hear about the situation with Hannah Brown?" Yes, I did hear about that situation with Hannah Brown. Courtney, did you hear about the situation with Hannah Brown? So
I'm seeing more than one Bachelor people being in some sort of hot water. Is Hannah Brown the one that said the N-word on the live and now they playing hot potato with her wig deservedly? Okay, good.
Yes,
Go
she
ahead.
was.
You
So
drive it,
So Hannah Brown, if you guys don't know what happened, she is the bachelorette who everyone's like obsessed with right now. And she was on Instagram Live and she was singing along to a TikTok song because you know that's what all of the people like to say. They were just singing, and she used the N word. And then I have an issue because when people initially brought it to her attention, she was like, I didn't say it. Like, I don't think I would do that. You know, people are going to think what people want to think. And it's like, girl, you're on video. Like, you said it. Why are you trying to deny it? Why are you trying to act like you wouldn't, like that didn't happen? And then once the clip got pulled and was trending everywhere, then she apologized. So that's why I think this whole thing is just an absolute disaster. And honestly, I think she kind of deserves all the backlash she's getting.
I agree. And Madison, I'm sure that at some point or other there will be a black person that will be like, I don't care if white people use the word. It's just an song and I don't care. I'm going to tell you something right now. Person who will say that, the slaves care. And they're rolling around in their graves upset that they had died. People saying the N-word, and nowadays people can say it. So people that feel as though they sing the N-word and that is okay, just know that it's not. No matter what black tells you that it's all right, that black person might get beat up. It's that they're in. They are around. Just use caution is what I would.
No, for sure. And I think what's interesting too is Rachel Lindsay, who was the first Black Bachelorette. We talked about her a little bit when her season was going on. There was a headline. I didn't actually click on it because, to be honest, I don't think Hannah Brown deserves to be talked about in regards to this situation because I just think, again, it really bothered me that she tried to act like she didn't do it when in fact that she did. And you guys know I'm all about owning your behavior. So I just didn't like that from the beginning of the story. But I did see somewhere that it was like Hannah Brown talked to Rachel Lindsay directly about her situation. And I'm like, okay. Like, Hannah, the PR, we're seeing right through it, girl. We're not here for it.
Madison, there's no defense. You get what I'm saying? And I wish that people would stop thinking that it is with or something that is minuscule. You like minimize the language that has century history, and that is why I will not be watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. People that y'all cast. So why would I support that? Poor them.
Right. Exactly. I want to shout out Jasmine. Jasmine said, "Morning, guys. I have my mom watching. Mama Nelms, can we give her a shout out?" Yes, hello, Mama Nelms. Thank you. Welcome to the morning tea. We love your daughter, Jasmine. Hi, Mama Nelms. We also have Veronica. Good morning, Tea Tribe. My birthday is tomorrow, and I may miss you guys live. You bring me so much joy during this time. Thank you a million, Veronica. It is okay. It is your day. And you can always come back and hang out with us whenever you have time on your B-Day.
Always, always, always. I want to read Madison that from Jasmine. Dude, Hannah screwed up. She's not a bad person. And Jasmine, you, and this is not shade or read or any type of animosity. I want to ask you, Jasmine, as an adult, where do we draw the line? Like, I feel like I've been my teacher, even in nowhere in Pennsylvania, telling my white teachers telling my white peers saying, don't say the N-word, don't sing the N-word, it doesn't really matter. So if I was sixth grade hearing that and Hannah Brown is a grown woman, where we draw the line? We say, wow, you're racist. You get what I'm saying? Wow, you don't care black people enough to be sensitive to our struggles. Where do we draw the line, Madison? So when it comes to like those kinds of issues, y'all know how I get, and I take it seriously. So when y'all try to minimize those things, I want to try to spin it back to you and give it back to you and show you that it actually is a bigger, you are trying to minimize it to make it out to be.
No, exactly. Completely agree. We're going to get into the tea, but first I want to shout out Miss Mika with a 5, 6,
Hey.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to Miss Mika. She on Mika. Miss Mika, she loves the tia, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Tuesday to Mika. Also, Bianca.
Happy
Good to see
Tuesday.
you.
Happy Tuesday, Mika. Also, Courtney, check your messages. Leo's going to send you a link so you can come back and be crispy and hopefully not lag. That way, it's good. So check your link, check your messages. Leo's going to take it to a one shot while we pour the tea.
BRB, girl, spill the tea.
That's right. Okay, we're going to talk about the Outer Banks star Chase Stokes real quick while Courtney gets it all figured out with a little OMT. We've got Triple V and me. Thank you for the unicorn emoji. Appreciate it. So you guys, Outer Banks star Chase Stokes, you know that I've watched Outer Banks during this quarantine. So I was shocked to see that Chase, who plays John B., has gotten in some hot water. He recently had to issue an apology after insensitive posts from his past surfaced. So the posts that were allegedly up on his old Facebook and Twitter were derogatory towards people with disabilities. This is what ET Online reports. There was also a tweet that referenced Justin Bieber. He apparently called Justin the R word, which we all know is definitely not okay to use. Since then, he has tweeted an apology, and he said, "Yes, I will address this. I will not be hiding. I consulted in one of my closest friends, just as anybody else would. I've posted insensitive tweets. My Facebook has been hacked countless times. The picture isn't even of me or anybody I know. Again, I'm incredibly sorry." There was also a photograph that was going around that was on his Facebook. He goes on to say that he hopes people can see what he's doing to continue to be respectful in today's climate. He said it is not excuses. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yes, can we hear? I'm trying to... Thanks, Miss Yoko. I stay with you, folks. We're back. We can see Madison. We see you, Madison. Okay, did you guys hear everything about the Outer Banks star, Chase Stokes? Long story short, had some past inappropriate posts. He apologized for it. People don't think it's a good apology. And now, hopefully we'll see what happens with him and his relationship with Netflix. I think if he can't get past this situation, he probably won't be on Outer Banks season 2. But that's just my own opinion. Okay, yes, we're back. Yes, okay. You guys know, I'm so sorry that I can't hide my face. You guys know that I wear all my emotions on my sleeve. And I just want to make sure that the morning tea is what you guys want and we're giving you what you need. And so whenever there is any technical difficulties, I also feel super helpless because poor hidden Leo has to work on these technical difficulties all by himself. And I can only just sit here. So that is where my frustration comes from because I feel bad that I literally can't help Hit It Leo at all. But you guys, please get some lion emojis in the chat. Jamie, could not have said it better myself. Hit It Leo needs a double shot of tequila today for all of his hard work. He really, really does. We're going to move on, you guys, and talk about Jojo Siwa. For those of you asking where Courtney is, do not worry. Courtney will be back. He's currently resetting his internet routers. That way he can come back crispy and can come back fresh and ready to go. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about Jojo Siwa because Jojo posted a new video of herself ahead of her 17th birthday, you guys. And she is getting rid of the ponytail and bows. She is showing her natural hair off once again. This is now the second time she's done so. Remember a few weeks back we talked about how she ditched her ponytail and her bows because people were telling her to act her age. And now ahead of her 17th birthday, she has officially ditched them. I don't think it's for good because her brand is obviously the bows and the sparkles and the glitter. But I hope that we get to see more of a natural Jojo Siwa. You guys know... Oh, hi! Can you hear me? Oh, wait. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Ah! Try it. Nope. No. Ah! We cannot hear you. No, we cannot. Can you guys? Yeah, we can't hear him. Try it again. Wait, say something.
Can you feel the love tonight? Did y'all hear that? The baritone? Did the baritone?
Yes, I can hear it. I can hear it. We're back. We're fine.
Oh my God, Madison, I need a victory spin. Thank you, Leo. Okay.
You
Okay,
guys,
I'm back and I'm
hit
black.
it,
Let's do
Leo.
it.
Hit it, Leo. We love you. Wow, hit it. Courtney, do you have your
Madison,
tequila
we
in
were
hand?
messing up on the day that Bianca came back and checked in on us. How we acting up and our girl done came back? Sorry, Bianca. We gonna get the show back on the road for you, girl.
Yeah, sorry, Bianca. We're here. We're ready to go. Courtney, all you missed is Outer Banks star Chase Stokes messed up. People think he's not really that sorry. Deleted his Twitter, tried to say it was hacked. One of those situations. And then Jojo Siwa is turning 17 today, and she ditched her bow and ponytail for that natural look once again on TikTok. Living for
And
it,
looks
per
great.
usual. Looks great. You
Did
know, I'm a new Jojo Siwa stan. I'm new to the stan situation because I used to think she was ridiculous, but now I like her.
Did you realize also that Jojo Siwa is our real life Hannah Montana? Have you
She
realized
literally
that?
is.
She's our
I
real
have
life Hannah
realized that
Montana.
now. And I also have realized that I would much rather kids look up to JoJo than some other examples that we have on the internet. So
And that's the
I've
tea.
come around to it. That's the tea. Okay, let's move on and talk about Lizzo, you guys. So
Oh.
Lizzo is getting a lot of praise on social media because she recently posted a super body positive picture. She posted an up close look at her tush on
Mm,
Instagram with the caption, "Put on some cute panties today and smack your own expletive." Yes, Lizzo. Yes.
I'm here for it. Do you ever have those
Me
moments,
too.
Madison, where you just like you're not naked, but like you put on your undergarments and you're in the mirror and you're like, damn, I look good today. And maybe you might want to smack it one time, two times, maybe three, four, five, six times, girl, if you're really feeling yourself. That's when you put on that Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
Feeling
Feeling my,
myself.
feeling my.
I'm feeling myself. Yes. Now, you know, obviously, you guys know I love to dance. So I am definitely one of those people who, like, I get on a good outfit. I taste something really good. Like, if I get a good bite of food, like, I am always dancing is like my first reaction of anything good. And I also think you're so right. Like, I love that Lizzo posts messages and posts when she does put on something and she's like, damn, I look good. Because to me, that's the definition of confidence. Like, we all
Yeah.
have a few insecurities. You know what I mean? I don't think there's one human on the planet who doesn't have an insecurity. Like, I consider myself a pretty
Mm.
confident person, but even still, you know, I'll look and be like, ugh, my knees look chubby and, you know, my not like
Not
whatever.
my knees.
But
Madison!
my kneecaps, everybody. You know how people have skinny, cute, bony knees? Never has been a thing for
I
Madison
never,
Hill.
I
You've never
have knee
noticed.
walk.
The kneecaps, the kneecaps, the kneecaps. But I'm just saying, I still think that I love that Lizzo puts the message out because I do this too. Like, I'll put on an outfit sometimes and I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, damn, I do look cute today. Like, yes.
Okay.
And I love that Lizzo posts about those moments. It's so refreshing. It's so
I
refreshing.
hope that like when women see that, some of them, I'm sure some of them are confident already, but I hope that the ones that aren't as confident see something like that and then they go and they put on their brassiere, if you will, and their
Mhm.
lingerie, and they go and have a little photo shoot in the mirror. It's not about showing everyone that you're confident, as long as you're confident within yourself. Like that's what's the most important.
Right, exactly. And I'm laughing because Nicole said, "Girl, I am feeling myself naked. I'm killing this quarantine." And that's
Mm.
exactly the mood that we want, especially right now. I feel like we all kind of need mood lifters, and sometimes we have to be our
Yeah.
own mood lifters. And especially if you're quarantined alone, you got to be your own hype person. I mean, you get to see Courtney Revolution every day, and let me tell you, he's my hype person. So y'all are lucky because you get a dose of Courtney every single day. He's the best hype person. Courtney, you are the best hype. You guys, I have been going through it, like going through it. And every time I talk to Courtney, I feel so much better. It's like a therapy session because I'm like, you're
I get
right.
it.
Yeah.
Madison, I'm always constantly surrounded by people with like endless and limitless potential. So I always feel like if it's my legacy or my job to constantly remind people of their potential, then so be it. You get what I'm saying? And you
Mm-hmm.
have endless and limitless potential. So I will constantly and always remind you of that. It's the truth.
Thank you. And everyone is talking about how amazing you are, how amazing Lizzo is. Shout out to Shout out to Samantha. Samantha said, "Yay, I made the live today. Hello." And 901 Erica said,
Thank
"And
you,
that's why I
guys.
come from the positivity." And it's true. You know, Courtney and I talk a lot. We get into a lot of celebrity mess, you guys. We're not even going to play. We know we get messy. But I think what's so great about this show is that we still are positive amongst each other. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
we talk about the celebrity mess, but when it comes to like us and the T Tribe, keep it cute because we will come after
yeah.
you if you try to get messy with
Don't play with
us. We're not
him. Play
about
with the
that.
kids.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Harry Styles. So this
Yes,
is just a Harry Styles appreciation moment, really, because
for
he released the video for Watermelon Sugar. He dedicated it to Touching, which I thought was hilarious and amazing. It's still #1 trending on YouTube, you guys, over 9 million views. And pretty much everything that Courtney and I were saying we hoped for in this video came true.
my favorite thing, Madison, that happened in the video, but people might not know, and I feel like it's my job to bring y'all the extra, is I was seeing one of the models that were in the music video saying that her favorite thing about Harry Styles and shooting the music video was every single time, no matter when it was, every single time that Harry had to touch her or any of the models, because it is sort of like a sensual kind of music video, he asked. And I know for some people, they feel like, y'all give Harry the most for doing the bare minimum, but think about friends and men and people in your life that don't always ask for consent, and they act like it's the norm. It's not. Consent is hot.
No, completely agree. I also loved how inclusive it was. I felt like every
That's
female
what a
was
black
represented in that video. Every female was represented in that video. And I was watching it and I was like, what can Harry Styles not do? Because he literally can do it all. And anyone who says
Yeah.
we give Harry Styles the most for doing the least, double middle fingers up to you because I think that he is one of the best artists. He is. He's one of the best artists in our generation. And I said that yesterday, but really, like, I think Harry Styles is going to be someone who we grow old with. And, like, we're going to be telling our kids, like, we're going to go see Harry Styles in concert. And you better remember this because this is going to be iconic. That's what my parents did to me when I went to go see Elton John and Billy Joel. Could not have cared less. But now as an adult, I'm like, damn, okay, that was important. Like, shout out
Me
to
and my
Mama and
whole
Papa Hill for
family
that.
rhinestoned out, head to toe, going to see Harry Styles. You, son, put your dress on. Put your blouse on. We're going to be late for Harry. You know what I mean? Don't
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I just thought about our kids being friends one day, and it just made my heart so happy. I just see them going to Harry Styles
An
concert.
actual tea party, girl.
Okay, I know. I can't wait. Oh, cause a mess on the playground. Oh, so excited. Okay, I'm so freaking pumped for it. We are gonna move on and get into some couples therapy. We do have a guest. I'm just going to make sure that everything's good with her before we get into it. So let's move on in the meantime and get into couples therapy, talking about Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox. You guys remember this was a situation we started talking about yesterday. Megan Fox was spotted without her wedding ring, and then, you know, she was spotted with MGK, and we were kind of like, what's going on? She is married. So her husband has now confirmed that him and Megan did split. He did so on an episode of his own podcast, which very smart. Secure the bag and break the news yourself. He said that he will always love Megan, and as far as he knows, she will always have love for him because they built a really cool and special family together. They have 3 children. He said that they still plan on doing family vacations and doing things together for their 3 kids. He said that him and Megan have been best friends for 15 years, and essentially things have been kind of rough, and they've just gotten to the point where they don't want to lose the friendship they've built, and I think that's very mature. Very mature. He also addressed her relationship with MGK, which I thought was interesting. He said that they met on a set, and at this point, they're just friends, and that he does trust her judgment, and if that she feels she needs to see this through, then he supports her.
It's messy, and I hope I don't see him no time
Yes.
soon. But immediately, a MGK lyric comes to mind, and it's from one of my favorite songs from him, and it goes, I hate that I saw you again last night. You were with somebody, and so was I. Met you in the bathroom, 12:05, and I, you again. we can never be friends. Yeah. Now they looking like they're friends now. Woo!
Yeah.
That's so ugly. Sorry, Kels, but man, if he was singing about her, imagine that, girl. You were singing about the fox. You don't call her Megan Fox. That's the fox. She's feeling foxy, girl.
I know. And honestly, I think it's kind of interesting because there is a bit of an age difference, but also Megan Fox is not really. There was a time when I feel like we were younger that Megan Fox was like it. She was the hot girl. Megan Fox was number one. Like, do you remember that? That was like 2000s.
I want to say this. If you can remember back to the time, and I'm not even talking about Transformers because that was a really big deal for her, but the peak of her sexiness was when she did Jennifer's Body. If y'all remember Jennifer's Body and you saw Jennifer's Body, that was like, oh my, I was waiting for Megan Fox to be, I was ready for the oversaturation of Megan Fox, and then she just vanished. What happened to Megan? Yep. She didn't want to be sexy anymore?
Well, that's what I'm wondering too. I think it's really interesting. And then he was actually famous from 90210, which my parents had to educate me on last night when we were talking. This is literally, we talk about the tea at the dinner table. If you guys did not know, we literally talk about the tea. And we were talking, and I was like, "What was he in?" And they were like, "Oh, he was in 90210, but he hasn't really done anything since 90210." And then we were talking about how those checks must be really good still if that's all he's done. But no, I feel like maybe now they both can kind of go off and maybe resurge their careers. It might be time.
I would be here for the rebirth of Megan Fox's career just because I'm not familiar. If she has done anything in the past decade, I'm unfamiliar with it. So I'd be interested to see her do something. Maybe not a Jennifer's Body, but if she doesn't want to be sexy anymore, I could see her doing like a big romance, like Nicholas Sparks maybe. Like remember when, what is it? Remember The Vow? Like one of those Nicholas Sparks movies? Like she just do something like that.
Yes, and she also was a New Girl. You're right, Joanna. She was a New Girl. I remember, you guys remember my extra days. I remember one time I was on set and Megan Fox was there and I was like, Megan Fox, a New Girl. Interesting, but like here for it. She looks great in real life too. I can attest. She has not aged. She looks great. She looks great. TBT to those days.
I love your extra stories.
It was a time back those Madison days when she first moved to LA. Let me tell you, it was a lot of experiences all at once. It was a lot. But yes, totally forgot about New Girl. She was in Teenage Drama Queen with Lindsay Lohan. Thank you, Chelsea, for the reminder. She was the mean girl.
That was the first Megan Fox face.
What was her name? Santana.
That's not me thinking about her parents. You look at that movie, and then you go and look at Jennifer's Body, and it's a whole different face. And let me tell you, no shade to her, but her doctor did phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. She looks great. But that's not peaked. I remember that she had a different face doing that other.
I have not. I need to go look at the comparisons. But let's go ahead. Oh yeah, she is in the Holiday. She's in Holiday in the Sun with the Olsen twins. Music lover. You're right. Holiday in the Sun. That's one of my favorites. That's when they go to Atlantis, right? Make sure I'm right on that. Carla Santorini. That was her name. I was thinking it was Santini, but maybe it was Santorini. It was something like that in Teenage Drama Queen. Remember? And she's the mean girl.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. They all wear matching Burberry outfits one day to school, and I'm like, okay, all right, we see you, Carla. Sounds good. Also, Wesley saying Jennifer's Body, an iconic and not enough appreciated movie. Dead.
I agree.
Dead.
I agree.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Justin Ariana and Tekashi 6ix9ine. So this has been a whole situation and a half, and it has been very interesting to me. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, you guys, and I know Courtney addressed this on his channel on the Green Chair Chat, but for those of you who missed it, so Tekashi 6ix9ine recently posted an Instagram video where he is calling Billboard out, saying that they are liars, that you can buy the #1 spot. He accused Ariana and her team of buying 60,000 units with 6 different credit cards right at the end in order to push her and Justin's song to #1. He also most recently posted a hilarious post, too, of him holding 6 credit cards, and he was like, we're coming for the next #1. He's just being really shady, but also this is not the first time we've heard this. Like, Nicki Minaj has called out the disparities with Billboard, Jay-Z, and he referenced Nicki as well. And I think that's very evident based on what we just saw with Nicki and Say So, but that's okay. That's another day, another topic. But since then, Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber have responded to these claims that they bought their number one spot with their song. And Ariana posted a picture of the number one spot, and then she had a lengthy caption where she thanked her and Justin's fans for listening, and then addressed Tekashi's claim, saying that, you know, their fans bought the songs. And she said that they did not buy more than 4 copies, as the rules state. She said that her and Justin's fans are loyal mother effers, and that numbers have never been the driving force of what she does, because she's just happy to be here and happy that people listen to her music. She then addressed those who are discrediting the numbers, saying to take a second and humble yourselves and be grateful you're here. She also thanked her talented peers in the top 10, which does include Tekashi, because he was number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with that before I get into Justin.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to make anybody upset, right? All right, Madison. 2 things. This is how I feel. I feel like the troll got trolled, right? I feel like Tekashi, you got trolled. Can I tell you why? Because had Tekashi not said anything, like Tekashi's going to talk regardless, right? He's going to be loud. He's going to, you know, make a scene. He's going to draw all the attention to himself, right? Ariana and Justin don't respond to things in the way that they did, Madison. And the reason why they did, I believe, speculation, not confirmation, is because Scooter knows if Ariana directly responds, if Justin, which you will say in a minute, if they directly respond and they provide receipts and they make Billboard put out a statement, this, that, and the third, then you know what it distracts from everyone? The fact that Scooter was doing all of this to make a charity single go number 1. And look, y'all all forgot about it because y'all are all wrapped up in Tekashi the Rat accusing my precious Ariana, no shade to Ariana because she is precious, but my precious Ariana Grande, he's dragging her and saying that she cheated. Ariana says she doesn't, Justin says he doesn't, Billboard said they didn't, and y'all all forget that Scooter discounted this song anyway so that it could be number 1, and Scooter has won again. Sorry, Daniel, you lost it.
No, and he did. He kind of lost it, and I do feel bad, but you're exactly right. Unfortunately, I think there really is only one person to point the finger at, and it is Scooter. And Justin also responded too, which his response compared to Ariana's, I'm just like, because essentially Justin's main concern was the fact that Tekashi didn't call him out too, which I'm like, you are literally just clawing onto Ari for any amount of clout that you can get. Like, you are the Justin Bieber and you're using Ariana Grande for clout. Anyway, sorry, I gave my opinion before the information, but you guys, his response really grinded my gears. So he addressed Tekashi, talking about how, you know, he was looking at his global streams and Billboard is a domestic chart. So he was saying Tekashi's numbers were off because he should have just been looking domestically. And then Justin also says that Tekashi's claims about them buying units is a lie. He said their sales were checked and they're legit because of their amazing fans. He actually called it a strategy, with the fact that this 60,000 came in at the end. That's their strategy of their team. And then Justin ended it saying, "This is my song with Ariana Grande, and I'm honored to work with her to help raise money for a great cause. If you're going to say her name, make sure you say mine because it's our song."
I just love the way that Justin just stood up for Ariana and their friendship. Oh my God, Scooter and all of his clients being best friends. I just want to root for them and just support them so much. They're just so supportive. That's what the girls were saying yesterday on Twitter, Madison. They were like, yes, Justin, you better stand up for women. Justin, the feminist Justin jumped out. I said, okay, what about Selena? Anyway, my thing, Madison, honestly, if you guys really want to know what's important to me, honestly, is Daniel, don't bring Nicki Minaj into this. Because Nicki is somewhere minding her own business, tweeting tacos, not getting in between you and her friends' debacle. So don't be under nobody's comments talking about me and Nicki were right. Because Nicki ain't saying nothing in terms of this situation. She is minding her business. So that's all. Nicki out of this so we can have a nice, undramatic era, honestly.
No, because she definitely was trying to bring, Tekashi was definitely trying to bring Nicki into it. Like, she definitely, and I'm like, she does not need this. We have We got our Billboard #1. Can you let us have this moment? Like, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right after
I
Billboard
wanna
#1, don't try to say her name for attention so that you can get extra clicks and streams because she just went #1. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. I want to shout out Travis. Hey, T-Tribe. Hope y'all are staying safe and healthy. Just want to say the City of Lover concert was and Taylor is a certified legend. Love her forever. Travis, speaking the truth.
Travis, I watched it last night. It's so great that you wrote this comment today because I watched it literally last night and Taylor left it all on the stage. But I'm a little disappointed because I was very ready for Loverfest. But it's fine. Good things come to those who wait.
It's fine. Exactly. And you guys, thank you for being patient with us. We do have our interview. Our Miss Serayah is here. Oh, hold on. I think actually she just stepped away for a second. But in just a second, hopefully. Hi, Serayah from Empire. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Okay, girl.
How are you? Wait, can we hear? Oh, I think it's really quiet.
Hang on, girl.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go. Yes, we can hear you now. Hey, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on the morning tea. We're happy you're here. Oh,
yes.
And you got your tea.
I have coffee.
Yes, cheers.
Almost.
Cheers. Yes. So we wanted to talk to you a little bit because we know Empire just finished and you guys had to cut filming short because of everything going on, correct?
Yeah, well, so we were still shooting our second to last episode, and then all this happened. So we had to wrap up filming, and we thought what was going to be just 2 weeks away from work and still finishing out the season turned into just that's it. So, it premiered. The last episode premiered about a few weeks ago, and that's all. That's season 6. That was it. We really wish that we could have had a legit ending and more cliffhangers and things like that. But COVID-19.
I know. The Rona is really just coming in hot. She really, really is. 6 seasons is still such an incredible run. What do you think contributed to the longevity of the show? Because it was killing it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much. But definitely our fans. I know that the fans have rode so hard for the show, and we have ride or die fans. And honestly, I think just being able to relate to the show in such a way of just seeing the inside of a lot of, Black families and things like that. And also the glamour. I know a lot of people love the glamour and love seeing all the outfits and all the performances. So there's a lot of different elements to the show that I think was new for TV. And people just loved it.
No, absolutely. It was so great. Can you tell us about any funny moments behind the scenes that went down with you and the other cast members or the crew? Because you guys are basically real family at this point after 6 seasons.
For sure. I think some of the funniest moments are just obviously off-guard moments and people sleeping in their cast chairs and being caught and put on Instagram and arguments between Taraji and Terrence. It's all love, but they're really funny in real life. It really goes down. And we had such a colorful cast, and I'm saying that just in personality. Everyone had a big personality, and so there was never a morning where the music, the trailer, the hair and makeup trailer didn't have on music and lots of conversation and Kiki this, haha that. It's just a lot of energy on set for sure. You had to be ready for that at whatever time in the morning.
I love that. So what was the go-to song that you guys listened to get ready? What was the pump up song? Is there one that you guys listen to all the time?
I wish there was, but honestly, it's more of a playlist. So any oldies, R&B to things like that. Because we had some elders in the trailer too, so we didn't play anything too crazy. But but definitely some good jams, Lauryn Hill and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much. So The T Tribe is loving you. They're really excited that you're here. We have Nancy. She's giving you a cute thumbs up emoji here. And I think everyone wants to know what it was like to work with Taraji because what a fun, fun ride to be able to learn from her through this experience.
Oh my goodness. You know what? It was just that. It was fun. I learned a lot from just watching her do her scenes and see her figure it out. I would stay earlier on, I would stay, you know, even after my scene was done, I just want to watch her do her scene. I learned so much just from that, but she gave me a lot of, you know, pointers, and a lot of it was just her encouraging me to follow my instinct and to follow my gut. And I think that was one of the biggest things that I learned, especially with film and TV. But working with her is just as fun as well. And you better be ready to have some comebacks because she is improving a lot of that. And
I love
Wow.
oh yeah, she's gonna give it to you, and you better be ready.
I love it. What is one thing you're going to take away from your character? Is there anything that you've learned that you're just going to take with you in real life?
I think just her fearlessness. Honestly, she didn't care about what anyone thought about her. She did what she did, whether people thought it was good or not. And I love that because she stood for herself. I love that.
Absolutely. Now, you also, aside from just Empire, you just released a new single not too long ago called Missed You. It's featuring Black Youngsta, correct? Can you tell us about the inspiration behind the song?
So this song is just about being vulnerable again. I miss music that made me feel a certain type of way growing up, and I just want to tell my story as authentic as I can. And I think there's just a time where you're working a lot, or you know, if you have a job like we do or I do, you have to travel a lot, and it's just a real emotion, you know. And I feel like right now it was the perfect time to drop the song because I feel like people are really, really missing each other.
No, and I'm happy to hear you say that because, Courtney, we've talked a lot about how some artists don't want to drop music right now, and we really disagree with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really do agree with that. I feel like people are stuck in the house, so like, why not drop music? Like, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to hear your story. Let me ask you this: with everyone being stuck in the house, are there people that you want to work with? Maybe you'll shoot an email and be like, "Hey, we're in the house. Maybe we should work on a concept together." Who's on your wish list?
Ooh, I could just
We
hit
love wish
anybody up,
lists.
just hit them up. I would think I would definitely do something with Chris. I would definitely work with Missy Elliott. I feel like she has had so much success with female artists that I would love and be so honored to work with her.
Mm.
Oh God, there's so many people. I want to work with Drake. I think he's a great R&B like feature. So many people, so many people.
I'm here for all of that. Yes,
Oh,
please.
every last one, especially
Yes.
because he a poet, girl.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Who are some of your inspirations? It sounds like Missy Elliott, you definitely look up to her, but who are some of your other inspirations in music?
Definitely I love blues and jazz, so those vibes. And then man, oh gosh. Everyone from Luther to Babyface, all the way down to Tony Braxton, Faith Evans, um, Anita Baker. Obviously, these are all the same vibe. I actually really love hip hop, so so many rappers and hip hop artists that have influenced me. Jay-Z, um, God, so many. Young Money, Cash Money, everyone in those camps.
No money.
Yes.
I
So
love
many,
it.
so many people. Yes.
I love it. How do you balance music and acting? Because those are two things that take a lot of time.
Right. So for the past 5 years or 6 years, 6 seasons, I've been doing music on my time off. And any day I had a day off, I would go to the studio. But now, yeah, but now I have so much time to devote to music, and so I look forward to doing that.
Absolutely. Now, like, the sky is the limit. And honestly, Courtney, you made a great point. Now that we all are kind of all inside, it's kind of giving you time to create. Have you been writing while you've been in quarantine?
Oh yeah. So half of my project got done during quarantine, the first 2 weeks.
Mm.
Wow, that is amazing. That is productivity. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now,
Yes.
I have to tell you that the T Tribe, our viewers, are absolutely loving you. They think that your voice, your talking voice even sounds amazing. So they're definitely excited
Yeah.
to go listen to Miss You. So they are loving it. You are giving them exactly what they needed today. And we also have someone say that your taste in music is amazing. So I think everyone is so
Yeah.
excited. We also have a question from the T Tribe from Kayla. She said, "Are you friends with anyone from the show still?"
Absolutely. So many of my girlfriends that I met on the show, I still talk to them daily, and we're keeping up with each other, making sure everyone's safe. I haven't seen them in a while, but we're definitely still tight homegirls.
I love that. Now, before you leave us, what other projects are you working on? Obviously, new music, but anything you can share and tease for us?
You know what? So new music and film is a little weird right now. I think things are coming back, but for film, I think in July they say. But as far as TV, we still don't know. I had a meeting with my agent, so we're still, having some things that were on the books and some ideas that were up for me for roles and things like that. But we had to take a pause, and we'll see what happens. But definitely, I look forward to being in films, maybe guest starring on some more TV shows, and putting out my music.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Serayah, for joining us. Everyone, please go stream Miss You. It's all over everywhere. It's amazing. So thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day and stay safe.
Yes, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love her. Woo! I love her. I have never felt so zen during I just her taste in music. I feel like, Courtney, when this is over, we need to hang out because I feel like we could all just sit around and love the same playlist.
Madison, did you hear the type of artists that have influenced her? Luther Vandross, Anita Baker. I was about to be like, girl, you need to put together a playlist for me to clean my house. She was saying like music that she was growing up with, and those are artists that like my mom would always play their music while she would clean the house on Saturday morning and stuff like that. So I felt her. She had like real good energy even through the screen. Shout out to her.
Yes, I love. That's it. The good energy. It literally was very healing. I loved it. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get into this Sofia Richie and Tristan Thompson news. So go ahead and turn your volumes down for
Jenner Tito.
Hello. Okay, the first thing you guys were talking about is Sofia Richie. So over the weekend, TMZ caught Sofia in Malibu with what appeared to be a mystery man. This, of course, planted the rumor in everyone's minds that she had broken up with Scott, moved on to somebody who looked a little bit younger, looked a little bit more age appropriate for Sofia. However, not the case. We have a new report from People Magazine. A source cleared things up, saying that Sofia is still very much there for Scott. And the source said, quote, Sofia still supports him. She understands that Scott is in a difficult situation. She is very proud that he is committed to dealing with his issues. And just a little update on Scott, because we know he left the facility and now he's back in LA. And the source said that he is continuing to seek treatment and he is getting help for his emotional issues in Los Angeles.
I'm glad. I hope it's all private. I hope he has like one therapist. Like I hope he has like a squad, like a team. Like one therapist, one life coach, grief counselor, nutritionist. Like he needs all of those things. My question is, Matt, we don't know the man she was with, right?
No, he was a mystery man, a younger mystery man. A friend.
There's a part of me that wants to be like, who cares? But I also can think back, and I know the T-Tribe will think back to Ariana Grande spotted in bar on Courtney's side of town with Mystery Man. And we were all like, we want to know who it is. I don't want to know who this is. I don't care because I enjoy Scott and Sofia together, and I know that people are excited about this news because they feel like because Scott has made mistakes in the past and because she's too young that they should break up, and I don't. So I don't want to know who the mystery man is. I'm glad that she's still supporting Scott. I'm glad that Scott, according to sources, is getting the help that he needs, and I'm just glad that we're not talking about Courtney. Honestly.
No, I'm actually happy that this got cleared up because I think if Scott and Sofia don't work out, we've heard reports that, like, regardless of what happens with them, she still wants him to get the help and the treatment that he needs. So I'm happy that this whole thing got cleared up because even let's say this Scott and Sofia are kind of in a weird place, I don't believe that she would move on so soon, and I don't believe she would do so publicly, just knowing that Scott is already in kind of an emotional state. I think Sofia, at the end of the day, cares about his well-being way too much to be risky like that and be messy like that. I just don't see her behaving that way.
Random, Madison, but remember when Sofia Richie said she wanted to be an actress?
Yep, that's probably on the back burner for now, but yes.
But how'd she say that and then Nicole Richie got her own Quibi show? Now, why Sofia not on that? How Sofia,
Good
like,
question.
I don't, like, can she be a writer on it or something? Can she do something involved in the show? Nicole Richie, can you share it a little bit?
Well,
maybe she offered.
I also think Quibi's going through it right now because I was reading some articles, some industry articles, and so maybe Sophia's waiting for a different bag.
Madison, I'm gonna be quiet.
We'll just say that.
Okay.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's really good to be hosting the show today. I just really want to say that.
Okay, let's go ahead and cheers to Tristan Thompson. We're gonna get into this tea. So you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you've been waiting for Tristan Thompson tea. That way you can get it going. You can get the trash can emojis going because this is some serious news.
Madison, I literally said, girl, fill your double shot up, girl. I filled mine up. And then I filled mine up and I went, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, you were wanting me to fill this up all the way, and I could only do a little halfer because if not, I'd be like,
Tristan glasses. I'm gonna get some.
I know, right? Aren't these cute? Okay, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo. My tequila to lemon juice ratio was more tequila than lime juice today. Woo. Woo.
The worm got you, girl.
Okay. It got me. Okay, Tristan Thompson, you guys, he is now suing the woman who is claiming to be his third baby mama. In court documents obtained by Us Weekly, Tristan calls this woman, who we know her name is Kimberly Alexander, a quote, wannabe social media influencer and pornographic model/performer who is desperate to achieve her 15 minutes of fame that she recently fabricated the false claim that he is the father of her nearly 5-year-old son. The documents state that despite Tristan knowing he wasn't the dad, he took a DNA test anyway, which turned up negative. In the documents, Tristan and his attorney are coming for Kimberly due to the claim she made regarding Tristan. Remember, she called him a deadbeat dad and said that he was neglecting his son financially. So they're saying that this was all defamatory. So they're suing for defamation. They also say these statements are false. In the paperwork, Tristan's attorney, Marty Singer, joked, saying, quote, to quote Michael Jackson, this kid is not his son. Literally quoted Michael Jackson in legal paperwork. Tristan is seeking unspecified damages and a trial by jury.
Madison.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even have to sue her and waste the money, Tristan, if you just took the test at her place. You wouldn't even have to be spending no extra money. And I don't even believe he's paying for it. That's Chrissy. So
I don't think so either.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are doing all of this instead of just simply taking the test. And it's like he wanted to do it when we didn't know. You get what I'm saying? When we didn't know and we had no idea this woman existed, he was like, girl, fine, we'll take the test, girl. It's no problem. But now that we know, now all of a sudden it's, I'm going to sue you. All of a sudden, like, you get what I'm saying? Madison, I wonder how many nobodies the Kar-Jenners sue and we just don't know about because they weren't able to get their stuff to the right blogs or the right people or the right source. And the Kar-Jenners done sued they expletive, and now they can't come out and say nothing. But Kimberly got one
No,
step too far. She knew exactly where to go. Gossip of the City. And Gossip of the City told all of us. So, I mean, I wish he would just take the test. If he's not. If he's not, and I knew I wasn't, I'll be like, girl, go ahead. What you need? You need a swab? Girl, we swab it out. It just seems like he's trying to hide something. Honestly, T-Tribe. It just feels like he's trying to hide something.
No, I think if I were Tristan Thompson and I knew I was not the dad, and this came out, and you know, Gossip's, that whole report came out, the receipts, whatever, I would literally be like, publicly, yes, I have dealt with this woman before. I've already taken a DNA test. It was negative. I will take another one if she feels that I need to. I would publicly take another DNA test, and I would post the results on social media. Like, that's literally what I would do, to be like, she's calling me a deadbeat. She's calling me, you know, a father who doesn't financially take care of their child. But as you can see by the paperwork, I am not the father, so you need to go after someone else. End of discussion, end of story. But I think with all of these lawsuits, it does make us question, you know what? I don't even care if this woman wants to be a pornographic model and performer. Girl, go off. I don't care that she wants to be a social media influencer. Get your money. Literally, do you. Who cares? I think the fact that he is trying to tear her character down and trying to sue her speaks more of Tristan Thompson than more of this woman.
We just want to know if he's the daddy. So, Tristan, can you go and take a test?
Exactly. I think all of the T-Tribe is just ready for him to also take the test. That's what I'm getting from this whole chat. And Milky Bay said the Kar Jenner messed with the testing. He's the father. And that's why Khloe is also included in part of this as well, because there are allegations against her and the Kardashians too. So it's a mess. And like we said when this news first came out, it's definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. I think that it is something
Madison,
we're definitely going to have to keep our eye on. Yes.
We'll know for a fact if Tristan is that woman's father, if, just like the baby, if this woman just vanished. Now, T-Tribe, hold us to this, right? If you notice that like 3 weeks go by and ain't nobody done brought up Tristan and this woman again, you need to be in the chat spamming us what happened to Tristan and this woman, because then that will remind everybody, like, okay, maybe she got some money and now she's real quiet. Maybe she's can go off and be an adult porn star with Chrissy's money. Right. But hey, he slept with her. Yeah. This is what you do.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, you guys, that is all the time we have. Before we do go, I do want to share something with you guys really quick. So this is actually going to be my last week on the morning tea. Friday will be my last day. You guys know it has nothing to do with Courtney and I or Hit It Leo or Shambong Dave. Courtney and I are thicker than ever. We are better friends than ever. It has nothing to do with that. You guys know that there's a lot more to Hollyscoop than just Courtney and I. So things happen. And so Friday will be my last day. But I just want you guys to know that Courtney and I are absolutely perfect. It's nothing to do with that.
Absolutely. There has never, ever in one point during both of us being here that we've had an issue at all, ever. And my job and Madison's job has always been to bring y'all the tea and the entertainment and to help you guys see the other side of things and bring positivity. And if Madison has to choose a different path on her journey, all I can do is support her. Y'all know how I am. You know how we are. So I will always, always, always support whatever is going to make Madison happy, because if Madison's not happy, I'm not happy. That's what we are. So
Thank you.
Madison, I want you guys to support Madison always, always, always.
Thank you, Courtney. And you guys, I'm not breaking up with you in any way. Not breaking up with you, not breaking up with Courtney. Like, it's not that at all. Like, we are so great. I'm going to have my own channel going. So I just ask that you please support me on there, and let's have so much fun this week. Like, let's make this the most fun week ever, because we are together until Friday. We are going to still have another Shambong Friday. We are going to have the best week ever. So let's not be sad. You guys can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on my YouTube channel. You can just look up Madison Hill. You'll see me there. I will still be uploading there. You know, Courtney has his own YouTube channel as well. And this is, you guys, we're going to work together on our own channel. Like, this is not the
Y'all should already know Madison. I already talk about Madison on my channel every Sunday anyway. So you already know Madison go make an appearance. She's a masterful interviewess. I just said it on Sunday.
Thank you. Shout out to Jasmine. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you. But you guys, let's be happy because we have a whole week together still. So please make sure you follow us on social media. We got Instagram, Twitter, we got our TikToks, we have our own channels. Please show Hit It Leo lots of love on Instagram to you guys. He really, really, really worked for us today. So please show him love. Check in on Shambong Dave. And you guys, we'll be back tomorrow for Wesley Wednesday.
What Wesley said.
At 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Guys. Now, wash your hands, Leo. Better wash your hands. Better wash your hands. Your hands is Wash your hands.